On this episode of Formula World, Kubica F1 Comeback 80 to 90% possible. Kvyat, stats don't change my approach. Stroll loves Austria. Hi and welcome to Formula World, where you get all the latest news in the world of Formula 1. First up, Kubica F1 Comeback 80 to 90% possible. More news regarding Polish driver Robert Kubica, with further speculation regarding another test with Renault that is said to be scheduled for later this year. Kubica has come out publicly stating that he is very confident that a return is possible. The best day for me would be if I can drive and I feel like I'm driving exactly the same as I was doing before the crash. This would be my personal best goal that's achievable for now, I think. My first target was to see if I could be capable of doing it, so this is more or less done. Second, let's say realistically talking, is raising the game slowly and step by step. F1 is a tough competition and I have been away from racing a long time. I think most of the question marks I had are gone and I'm very comfortable with it. Actually, it was a huge relief for me because this test would have been a case of yes, I can do this, or no, I have to close the door on F1 forever. I see that not necessarily everything is over. If I get the phone call, I will reply, yes, I can do it. Let's go for it. I was shocked, to be honest. It was really impressive feeling-wise. The feeling and the impression I had straight away were amazing. I'm surprised how it felt. It felt for me like I hadn't driven for 1 month, not 6 years. When asked how he felt about the possibility of a return, Kubica had the following to say. If you asked me how much I was realistically thinking that coming back to F1 was possible, I would have put myself up to 10 or maximum 20% chance. Now I'm very realistic and I'm keeping my feet on the ground. I'd put it at 80 or 90%. Kvyat, stats don't change my approach. Leading into the Austrian Grand Prix, a race that Daniel Kvyat has yet to score any points, Kvyat says he doesn't care much for statistics and enjoys the circuit. Statistics don't interest me that much. It's not something I look into. For example, I've never scored any points in Austria, but this isn't something that makes me obsessed every time this race weekend arrives. It doesn't change my approach to racing. I like this track and I know that I can be fast. This is what really matters to me. As this track is Red Bull's home, we have a lot of support and attention throughout the whole weekend, which is always nice. I enjoy racing here. Stroll loves Austria. Lance Stroll is coming off the back of his first podium finish in F1 as he heads to Austria where he's had a lot of success in the past. Here's what he had to say about it. Austria will be a completely new experience for me, as this is the first track of the year where I have already raced. I just love this track. There are not that many corners, but it has a great flow and it is easy to get a good rhythm. It is always great going back to a track where you have been successful, and that is definitely the case here, as last year in Formula 3 I had 2 wins and a second. The area is very beautiful and it reminds me of back home in Canada, one of those northern tracks with pine trees. Do you think statistics matter? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked this video, please be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.